In my previous video, I made a very simple model train layout around my raised bed garden. And using 3 different trains, I somehow managed to stretch it into a 12-minute video. Today, the layout gets a lot more interesting as I add a second, much larger loop, taking the trains on a longer trip through more of my garden, including a little loop around this water feature, a precursor for a permanent one coming later this year. The starting point for our train ride today is a little test pond I made to try out the idea of perhaps building a bigger, permanent pond someday. It worked out so well that I have decided to go ahead with the idea sometime later this year. I'm going to talk you through the train's first trip around today's layout, and then I'll be quiet after that and just let you listen to the sound of the trains. We're starting here on my patio, and then the tracks incline down just a little bit, sending the train down to the level of the base of my raised bed garden. You can see we have trains at 2 different levels now, one up above running along the edge of my raised bed flower garden, and one down at ground level on the red bricks. That's the train we'll be focusing on in this video. It's the AT&SF steam train, locomotive number 707. AT&SF, by the way, stands for Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. And this model train has been in my collection ever since I first got into G-scale back in 2015. The train is running in between 2 of my raised garden beds right now, heading towards what I call the tiny forest. These are some maple seedlings I'm growing. You can see them blowing around in the wind. It was a warm, windy June evening when I shot this. The train is going up a slight incline now to get back up to the level of my patio. And now I've used a crossover track section here to create this little loop around the very temporary version of my fish pond. I'm going to go silent now so you can enjoy the sounds of the train as it does a couple more runs through the layout. We're running out of daylight, so that's going to be about it for today's model train video. Leave me a comment and let me know if you think I should expand this layout even more. It started as a simple loop around the flower garden in last week's video. This week I added a second, much larger loop through more of the garden. I'm thinking maybe next week I should go all in with a huge third loop that would go all the way around the lawn. Leave me a comment to let me know what you think of that idea, or if you have some even better idea of your own. I'm Jim Zim. Thanks for watching.